everybody. The first thing on the agenda is to approve the minutes as presented. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Larry moves. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Mike? Further discussion on minutes? If none, all in favor? Aye. Aye. 5-0. Claims, there's an update to the claims. We had some that came in addition to the list you have that are for London Whitty Group and some more for the golf course. The total that we're going to approve today, if you so wish, is $208,945.04. And the number of claims would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28. 28 claims for a total of $208,945.04. Do I have a motion to approve the claims as presented?
Before we make that motion, I just want to, I know a lot of these are for the golf course and we have a fixed amount of them. I just want to ask the question, are we on budget? So we're going to be able to.
We're actually, we should be under budget. I just texted in and see.
With the loan amount. Okay.
That's not including the car tax. Not in budget.
Right. And what they've done is instead of hiring, quoting, putting the base down and the pavement, they got an outside company to put down the stone and pack it. And that's a, saved quite a bit of money to do that.
But in the end, I think Andy appeared before the city council and approved
Right.
like an extra 100,000 or something. I
From us?
can't remember. You remember Sean, Charlie?
They didn't approve it, he just told them,
It was
he wasn't
coming.
asking for it yet, he was saying it was coming.
It's on the way, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a claim there for 34,000 in bar tables that looks a little high. I just wanted to ask that, the budget be followed very quickly.
The second page is a signature.
Follow more closely, or as closely as possible to minimize the coming back
Yeah,
or the unexpected. Okay.
My understanding, everything's covered other than the asphalt. So we get bids on the asphalt, and what that's what it costs. At the end, don't need to be left.
Further discussion? Mr. Miller?
No.
No. Larry? No. Okay. No further discussion. Do I have a motion to approve the 28 claims as presented?
I'll make a motion.
Mike makes the motion. Do I have a second? Larry second. All those in favor? Aye. 5-0. Mr. Slentz, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, the floor is yours, or the table is.
For the monthly financial report, there's really nothing that sticks out. It's just an accumulation of the information from Charlie on expenditures through April. I would expect that maybe in June, or definitely by July, we'll have the first payment of TIF that comes in. So that'll give us a good sense of where we're at. The only thing I'd come out is you still have $2.2 million in your bond funds that we need to spend.
Spend by when?
Like 2 years ago.
Oh, no. Yeah.
By the end of this year for a more.
No, we should.
As soon as possible.
Is the tax,
We're paying a penalty for not spending it.
Okay. and what do we have that earmarked for?
The quarry project.
Quarry.
For the quarry?
Mostly quarry, yeah. It was for Walnut Street and Parks.
Okay.
And then we got a really good deal on Walnut Street.
Yeah, they just started the sewer work at the quarry project, and so we'll start getting invoices and spinning that down rather quickly now, so the project's underway.
And will that go for the playground too?
Yes,
So that's a big invoice that will come.
yes, definitely, but the project should be completed this fall, so we'll have spent it by the end of this year.
Do we have a city park plan we had
We're going to do some work there.
We are putting in another, new playground designated for 2 to 5 year old kids. And, that was just recently ordered. Bobby just approved some design work. There's going to be a plaque in there thanking the Redevelopment Commission and the Community Foundation and so forth. So that's on the way too, should be done shortly. That's not from those bond funds though.
Can I clarify, that bond is actually the RDA and not the RDC. So the monies that's spent for the RDA was part of an audit comment that we received that this board should not be approving expenditures made by the bond that is owned by the RDA. Just saying, yeah, that's how it's been done in the past, but they don't want it.
Yes, I remember you saying it, Trevor. Any other questions for Bob? Bob, is there anything else you want to add?
Not for that,
Okay. You ready to do your next one, determination of need to capture TIF revenues?
Yeah, sure. This is something that we have to do every year. Every commission is required to notify the county and the impacted taxing units of the amount of incremental assessed value they want to capture for the next year. That's always 100%. And so, passing a resolution and notifying the auditor and all the different units of our intent, it's really to help them to establish all the certified net assessed values for the next year. For this year, the legislature decided to penalize commissions that don't do this by June 15th by requiring an automatic pass-through of 5% of your incremental assessed value. You've never missed it, I don't expect you'll ever miss it. But we just need to pass a resolution, and I'll work with Charlie to get the notices out to the right people.
And that is this document that's here for me to sign, dated May 18, 2026.
Yeah, there should be a resolution for the commission
Okay.
that has it then up like a one-page
Yep.
notice, and we'll send both documents to the county and the units.
Okay. Is there a resolution number that we need to add? It just says resolution number and then a blank.
That, I don't know what the resolution you're on.
Yeah, it needs a number. I'm thinking the only other resolution we passed this year was about how to pay the golf course claims.
I think that's right.
So this might be, you might call it 2026-02.
Okay. So do I have a motion to sign the resolution?
I'll make that motion.
Donna makes the motion. Do we have a second? Jeff, second. All in favor? Aye. This is the 18th day. Here's the resolution passed out for everybody's signature. And I have summary the distribution list. Secretary. Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry. One more page.
Hey Mayor, that kid's playground you're taking out, I understand through Tim, you may have a home for it, but if you don't, I know somebody that would. So, you change your mind.
You probably have to talk to Bobby about the safety of that. I mean, there's a reason we're replacing it, but if you maybe will take anything, we'll keep you in mind.
The main structure of it, if you can get it, all the fasteners out, you have to replace all of them because they're stripped. But if there's a place that it can go and be reused, the main structure of it would be okay. But
Yeah.
it's going to be
Actual,
Or all that
say
stuff.
there is, it takes some work, you gotta have the whole ring, you gotta bust out concrete around the post. The past.
You gotta take it out anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a lot of times they just rip it.
Okay.
And
But that may
and-
involve
and-
insurance.
And then the pastor would be a couple $1,000.
Well, let's talk
Okay.
I had good thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, anything else for Bob? Okay, Bob, thank you.
Thanks, Bob, I should feel better.
Thank you.
Kathy, EDC grant.
First, before I jump into this, I want to introduce, you'll see them around. I have two of my group of interns that are coming in this summer, and I'm going to let them stand up and introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Bridget Bingham. Nice to meet you guys.
I'm Claire Pack.
Claire is a student at Purdue, and Bridget is a student at Alabama. So they'll be doing a lot of work for us this summer, and we're gonna get them out there. And I thought this would be a good first day for them to introduce them to all of you. We'll have a few more coming on board next week. So, but yeah, just want to introduce them to you. So. Okay, ABC grant. We have 4 that we reviewed and we're recommending moving forward. We have 2 access grants, which was the accessibility up to $10,000 that we're going to recommend for each of these. It was community hospitality. This is that's the LLC, it's the hospital, I'm sorry. It is the hotel. So the Lowell Hotel is going to redo the entire parking lot, restripe it, work on their accessibility, and they have applied. And it's a perfect fit for the accessibility grant. We also have James County Promotion Partners. Again, it's a different name, but it is our radio station. And our radio station will be relocating some of their wiring to a standalone facility, building. They're going to build a block building on their property and move some of the transmitter wires and so forth through to that. And that is also access, and we are approving or want to support approving up to $10,000 for them. Again, if you remember correctly, these are reimbursable. So whatever they've given us a budget, we've got the narrative. Basically, whatever they sit in and whatever receipts that they return, they cannot spend more than that, but they do have to have receipts and so forth justifying that. And then the other 2 businesses we'd like to move forward would be Handcrafted by Hamilton. Rusty Hamilton has purchased a Plain Dealer and Son building. He's going to put 2 new businesses in that building, and it needs quite a bit of work, so we are recommending a loan, the loan program to him in the amount not to exceed $50,000 on the loan document. We are also recommending Iron Vendors. Simeon Stearns will be replacing windows, doors, making the building more energy efficient, keeping it historically, I don't want to say compliant, but along the same lines of making sure it's historically correct in these. And we are recommending a loan in the amount of $75,000 for Iron Vendors. Again, they've submitted all their paperwork, they've put budgets together, we've reviewed them, and want to have your approval and moving forward with that. Again, the grants, we can get started with, the loans, we'll work with Judge and get those loan documents prepped with each of those loan recipients. We've only done one so far this year in 2026. R&M, just to remind you that R&M Tool, they were doing their parking lot as well, and they were approved, I think it was in April, so that's the only other one that you have that's active right now. The other ones that we did last year are all closed out. So yeah, I'm recommending that for your approval, I hope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there a second step to this, like Larry and I and somebody else?
You guys are gonna create loan documents for the
I think there was a loan committee.
Yeah, there's a loan committee formed at one of the meetings. It was, I know it was Larry and I had somebody else.
I think I said on it along with you, but it's
My bad,
just, to
my bad,
review the
three of us.
document, making sure terms, but you guys have always taken the, given the blessing to move that project and that dollar to the judge, so that's,
What's the term on that?
that's, you guys do that individually with each,
Oh, so that would be determined.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Okay.
So it's subject to, the loan committee,
review
working out the details on
the
the
details.
rate and the term and the security.
But this group has approved that they can move into the contracting phase.
So you need an approval from our board to move it to the next phase then?
On the two loans, yes, we've got four, and then, the other two, we'll just start the process of getting them, well, they can start, and then they can get, start the process for reimbursement.
So do I have a motion?
I wonder, is this the correct procedure, Larry? I'm happy to do it. I just
Well,
wanna
I'd
make sure.
rather, I wouldn't want them to approve something and then we come up with an interest rate that they, or don't like.
Okay, well, that's fair, but that's not how we did the last one, so I just went by the same process you did, R&M tools, so I'd be more than glad to.
With RM alone.
Doesn't it make sense for us to go ahead and do an approval of the report, so you're not wasting your time on something that we don't want to move forward? We're not guaranteeing it, but.
I'll do it however you all like.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it makes sense for us to, because you don't want to spend a bunch of time on something that comes to us and we say, well, we don't want to.
I think the recommendation, again, you've already approved the ABC program. I
Right.
think they're gonna be 10-year zero interest loans.
Yeah,
So that's how I will direct you to write them up, Larry.
As long as everybody's.
So if everybody's all right with that, I don't see the harm in making the motion to approve the grants and loans presented today.
And I was thinking the radio stations would be alone.
He's going to, with the numbers that he's got in, he's gonna try and do it on this and so forth, and if he needs to, then look at a loan to back it up. That's what he indicated when he submitted his application. He's gotten the estimates and everything, and had some people out there kind of surveying himself, so.
I'll make the motion that we move forward with the loans and the other two grants, with the caveat that the loan committee can come to proper terms. That's agreeable with grantees.
Which my understanding will be a 10-year term with no interest. As long as everybody's good with that.
Awesome. Jeff seconds. Further discussion? If none, all in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Certificate of occupancy, 870 Henry Street, this one Mickey Hines houses, out by all the trace. I think it's his second or third. Second. It's for the $7,500. That was one we agreed to way back when. So, do I have a motion to? I'll make it. Larry makes the motion, do I have a second? Second. Mike seconds. All in favor? Aye. 5-0. Any additional business? Charlie, Kate, Ken? Bobby, had a big weekend. Bart?
Yep, we get this weekend off, so no tournament this weekend. Take a break, pool open Saturday.
Oh, that's right. All right, Judge?
We had great news on the Marksberry building. Cummins Engine Company has basically accepted the responsibility to clean up all problems. We're hoping that problem will include a requirement to basically clean the ground. If that's the case, they'll be responsible to clean up the whole thing, tear it down, carry it away on grass. That's our hope. But in any event, Cummins, and then West Bend jumped in, they're gonna help Cummins, and there's a third insurance company that's, all of a sudden everybody's admitting. I think they were happy when Cummins came along.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, it's great Tim and I and the mayor to go through some of the details. Hopefully we will own it within 60 days and have it cleaned up, hopefully by the end of this year.
That is, just as an FYI, that means we'll be writing a check within the next 60 days.
Yeah, we'll need to, he wants to own it quickly. And it's to our advantage now to take the Marksberries out.
That dollar amount now,
It's $550.
575, I believe, was it?
550 or 575?
575 is what I recollect.
And then, we also have a brownfield letter from IDEM that we can clean up the HEMA building whenever David gets his things out. So, we're both doing it, we're both doing it.
we need to clean that up with the pavement.
We can pave it into a parking lot, we can't put a residence.
So we don't have to clean it up.
No, we may, whenever we want to.
Anything else? That's good news.
Guys?
Only been a decade or longer.
Longer.
Maybe 2 decades. None of us are getting younger, that's for sure.
Nice, right?
2008,
It probably, 18
2008
years.
was when we made the first offer, or
Wow,
It was
there
stellar.
were 2 or 3 offers, yeah.
It was stellar.
I know there was an offer at first ready, and there was offer, several offers before that.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make that motion.
Mike makes a motion, Michael Jerry seconds, all in favor? Thanks, everybody, have a great day.